We're signed in or signed in. Yes, we are live here, Fizzleman Pigs Lounge, for the AFC Championship game. Fizzleman 1 signing in like always. Fizzleman Pigs Lounge. We here in Fizzleman Pigs Lounge, coming from a long season, coming through everything from real life to Madden stars. Here what we about to see in front of you, real life superstars you see in front of you as well, we talk about. So in this manner, this matchup in Madden stars we like to talk about, this matchup actually happened in real life in the playoffs, but it wasn't for the championship game. It was for the divisional round, and more to go into that. You know what I mean? I believe it was the divisional round. If anything I'm mistaken, it doesn't matter. One step before we in the biggest game for both of these teams, who are top of the division, where the Ravens upset who was everybody's favorite, the Kansas City Chiefs, in Madden stars and real life. Real life didn't win it, but made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Shout out to our MVP for the next year's season, Patrick Mahomes. And then real life, later on tonight, we got Aaron Rodgers, real life MVP for next season. And now going more into it, we want to talk about everything here and why this is here. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Fizz and Friends Gaming, YouTube, EA Sports. We made this possible, and we gonna make this a good game. And then more to say, if you don't know Madden stars, check out the history. We got many seasons, and this is Fizzleman Picks Lounge. So Fizzleman Picks, of course, Baltimore Ravens to take this W. You feel me? As you see, the fan favorite, as the overall will be the fan picking. So it look like it's the world on our side, or the world with us, or it's us. I don't even know. It's all of us. We saying the Ravens, but the Bills is number one in the division. Could upset the Ravens. We don't know what's gonna occur. More, what I could say is that in this AFC NFC championship game, as we get this game going, both games actually is 50% is playing in here, which is the Bills and the Green Bay Packers, who is top of the division. So let's see this one in a good one, and like that, let's go.
Today, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes, because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now Brown. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Allow me a second here to gush, because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season, and he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
J.K. Dobbins on the carry for Baltimore.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. From the gun, Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Gus Edwards, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Complete to Gus Edwards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson leaves it with Edwards on the draw. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Milano on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got it.
Jackson's pass complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll from the gun, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Knox. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
at their own.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Second and 14. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down right about the 20. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain.
This time Jackson will throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
on the draw is Edwards. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Jackson's pass.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is their 3rd drive right now. Maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills nothing.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The Bills send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 17, Bills nothing.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Allen took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Allen now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Dobbins.
2nd and
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll get this one complete to Davis. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
The 22-yard line.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.